Hi, team. I'm Fitz Koehler, your host of the OC Marathon Show and your very noisy race announcer from the OC Marathon. And we're super excited to have you here today. Today, we're going to talk about, well, not all, but many of our favorite running products. And we have great partners joining us. I've got friends from LuluLemon, Mizuno, and a Snail's Pace. And, we just have a lot to discuss. And much like you, I'm a runner and I'm constantly looking for products to make my life easier, my runs more comfortable, less burdensome. Like, where do you put your dang phone when you go? I want to take my phone with me when I run the next race, but where do you stick it? And so we're going to talk about those great products. A reminder up front that the OC Marathon Weekend 2021 is happening November 6th and 7th. November 6th, we have our OC 5K. November 7th is the OC Half Marathon. Marathon went to sleep this year. We're bringing it back in 2022, but there's still opportunity for you to register for one race or both races and do our Combo Crush Challenge. But yeah, November 6th and 7th, we expect you to be there. We're going to have our typical big beach party fun. And I'm really looking forward to making lots of happy noise for you all. And yeah, it's been too long. So as Daryl Lawson just did, feel free to use the comments section wherever you are on YouTube or Facebook. Say hello, ask questions, comment, all of that counts. And then we're going to have a few great giveaways. Definitely we'll be raffling off or offering up a prize, a entry to the 2022 OC Marathon Weekend, one of those races. And then our friends from Mizuno and a Snail's Pace have some giveaways as well. So hi, Dee Marie. Carolina's here. Hello. And without further ado, I'm going to bring in our guest. So the first one is a merchandising guru from LuluLemon at Fashion Island. Here he is, Mr. Hunter Durante. Hey, Hunter. How are you doing?
Good. How are you?
Well, great. We're so happy you're here. And I have a god-awful LuluLemon addiction, so please don't compel me to buy more tonight, although I feel like you're going to. And I'm not the only one. All right. Next up, we have the merchandising director, the territory manager, from Southern California, Nevada, and Arizona for one of the coolest athletic companies on planet Earth. Is Mr. Jeremy Weinberg from Mizuno. Hey, Jeremy.
Hey, Fitz. How you guys doing? Thanks for having me on.
Oh, we're so happy to have you. And I love Mizuno, and I think it's a brand more people should be aware of and give a go. So we're excited to hear about your products today. And next we have Holly Pelletieri, and she is the apparel buyer for a Snail's Pace running shop. Welcome, Holly.
Hi, thanks.
Yeah, a Snail's Pace is a great partner to the OC Marathon, so we're super happy you're with us today.
Thank you. We love supporting the OC.
It's an incredible race weekend, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. It is.
All right. So before we get into all of our goodies and our favorite products, I want everyone to get to know you guys a little bit. So we're going to start off with a few fun questions, and we'll do lightning round style. So I'm going to start with you, Hunter, and everyone gets to answer this question. Hunter, who was your first Hollywood crush?
Oh, God. Jennifer Aniston.
Good choice. Good choice. Popular. What about you, Jeremy?
Angelina Jolie.
Wow. I couldn't have scripted that any better. And Holly, what about you?
Oh, I'm from a different generation, so I'm going to have to say Leif Erikson. I'm not sure anybody even knows who that is anymore.
I remember Leif Garrett. Who is Leif Erikson?
Leif Garrett. Sorry, that was it.
Okay, with the feathered hair?
Yeah, the feathered hair, yeah.
All right. Do you still like a guy with feathered hair?
No. It doesn't run real well.
No, it does not. All right, next question. And I'm going to start with you, Holly. What is the furthest you have ever run?
Furthest I've ever run is 28 miles.
Wow, that's a long way to go. Was that at an official marathon?
It was. I ran to the start line. So.
And what race was that?
I usually do that at just about all of them. So.
Wow. Okay. All right. Well, so I'm running Boston in October, and I assure you, I will not be running at all until they tell me to go. Until I'm at the start line, there will be zero running.
Congrats.
Yeah, thanks. What about you, Jeremy? Farthest you've ever run?
6 miles is the furthest I've ever run. I was a baseball player, so we ran if we got in trouble. So my hat's off to all you long distance runners out there. I envy what you're able to do.
Yeah, it's a long way to go, but baseball is pretty good. And you played for college. What school did you attend?
UNLV in Las Vegas.
That's awesome. Very cool. Very cool. And hi, Cheryl. All right. And Mr. Hunter, farthest you've ever run?
Half marathon, so 13.
And which one was that? Multiple or
City.
Surf City?
Yes, ma'am.
Was it this past weekend?
No, I worked it this past weekend.
Okay. And that was a great event too.
It was great.
Yeah, part of our Beach Cities Challenge. We have a lot of people joining us in OC that also ran Surf City. So, Jeremy, if you were to run a marathon and you could only listen to one song the entire way over and over and over again, what song would it be?
Man, that's a good one, Fitz. I would say
Hotspot. My goodness.
it is. I don't know if I have one song. I would say genre if I can adjust my answer.
No, I need
bit.
a song. I'm going to come back to you.
Oh,
I'm going to
okay.
be the bully host.
Okay.
So you think about that. And then I want
Okay.
everyone else who's watching, use the comment section. Let us know exactly what song you would listen to over and over and over for a full marathon. Holly, what's your song?
Oh, it's got to be the theme from Rocky for sure.
Oh my gosh. So motivational. I love it. Very
Yeah.
inspiring. And then you might punch the other athletes.
Well,
As
no,
you-
no. Non-contact sport.
Okay. And Hunter,
Every Time We Touch by Cascada.
is that romantic, that song?
No,
Okay.
you're gonna have to look it up to listen to it, but you'll get it.
Okay. All right. Mine would be Get Back by Ludacris, which is not romantic at all. I'm just saying. All right, Jeremy, have you come up with that one song?
Okay. Yes. Waves by Kid Cudi.
Waves?
Waves.
Waves.
Like the OC wave.
Good
Oh, I like that. Okay. Very nice. Very
Yes.
themey. Good job. Good
Thank you.
comeback, Jeremy. All right. What is your favorite book? Oh my gosh. I think Holly has an instant answer. I'm thinking, I see it on her face.
I'm trying to think of it might be Once a Runner by John Parker.
Okay. I'll have to
You
check
kinda
that one
need to
out.
be
I've
a-
not
You
heard
need
of
to
that.
be a runner to know that book.
Okay. I'll read it after the marathon. All
Okay.
right. Hunter, what about you?
The Lone Survivor. I can't remember the author, but based off of the movie and that whole story.
That's a great story. And Jeremy?
Blink by Malcolm Gladwell.
Okay. And that's a business book.
Business and life. I think you can kind of use it in everyday life and take some of the lessons and apply it to your day to day.
Yeah, I like it. Mine is a very nerdy book, an old one by Harvey McKay called Pushing the Envelope. I highly recommend it. It's very nerdy. Meredith Weiss, she says her Signed, Sealed, Delivered by Stevie Wonder would be her song. I am asking Meredith. Thank you for answering. Okay, we're almost there. 2 more questions. Where is the weirdest place that you have ever chafed? I know Hunter's like, what is going on with this interview? Hunter?
I just know the answer. In between the thighs.
In between the thighs. Okay, that's a good one. Jeremy?
I'd have to say the same as Hunter. Thank you for paving the way for me.
Okay. And Holly?
Oh, I'd have to say the sports bra rubbed me raw once or twice.
Oh, that's no fun. That's no
No.
fun. Yeah, I've had some knee brace chafing, which turned into a god-awful mess. So that wasn't a lot of fun. But chafing, we're going to actually talk about that soon. So I'm glad we asked that question. And folks, if you would like to share where you have chafed, maybe one of those weird places, we'd love to hear it. And then last but not least, what do you love most about the OC Marathon? What are you most excited about? So Holly, I'm going to let you start.
Yeah, so I've only lived in SoCal for 3 years, so I've only had an opportunity to run it once because of COVID. I love the view. I mean, it is And it's just such a beautiful race running through Corona Del Mar. And I actually kind of like running back up the hill at Dover. I feel like I use different muscles. So it's a fantastic course.
Yeah, it's beautiful. And it absolutely is. Hunter, what is your favorite thing about the OC Marathon?
I'm from Orange County, so I just love running through our entire community. I grew up around CDM and Newport. I live in Newport now, so I know everyone that's around the area. So a lot of people come out and support. Just bringing all the community, all the community together is great.
Yeah, it is lovely. And Jeremy, you've not done the OC yet, so what are you most excited about?
The vibe and the energy, and the area as well. I think, especially this year with COVID, I think there's such an excitement for people to get it back out and be around people and see people in person. So I'm really looking forward to being part of that, and obviously the environment as well. We're spoiled in Southern California and Orange County specifically.
Yeah, it's guaranteed to be beautiful, whatever that means. And we have had maybe a couple of shots of yucky weather here and there throughout our history, but it always turns beautiful instantly after yuck. So I think November is going to be a beautiful, beautiful day. Okay, so Holly, you're with a Snail Space running shop and you have all sorts of gear there. What do you want to start with? What do you want to tell us about first? What should our runners know about?
Oh gosh. Well, I mean, we really have you covered head to toe. So starting with head, let's go with a hat or a visor, because it's going to get sunny eventually. It may start in the dark, but you want to have your hat for the after party because you're going to hang around and have fun. And then we did talk about chafing. So you probably want some Body Glide.
Yeah. And are there a few varieties of Body Glide?
There are. This is kind of like the generic, basic, original. There's Body Glide for her. There's Body Glide for feet. But really, any of them, just put it on everywhere.
Okay, so that's what I was going to ask. If it's the Body Glide for your feet, can you put it on your underarms and it's...
You can.
Okay. It's maybe just in a cute container, but it's all probably similar product.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I have the Body Glide in the pink container. Obviously, that's the only one I felt like I could use since I'm a girl. But no, it's the cuter container. So I'm happy to have the pink one. And then I'm going to jump to you, Hunter. LuluLemon. Again, it's a problematic addiction for many of us. What you got up your sleeve for runners right now?
I have one of our educators who's a product guru. His name is Zaris, and I have two models that are modeling men's and women's products. So he's going to take you through it right now.
Okay, let's see it.
Here comes Zaris.
We want to see your head, Zaris. We got a great torso.
Hey everyone. First here we've got Korea. She is wearing our all-tied-up tank. She gives a little more higher up neck coverage for greater protection against the sun. It also features glitter around there. We've got a tie option which can be done in the back or in the front, just for greater breathability if you want that option as well. And it is a four-way switch fabric, so it's going to dry really fast, it's going to breathe well, but it's got great ventilation across the board. She's also featuring our energy bra, which is a fairly minimal bra, so it's going to also dry fast. Turn around if you want there. It's a medium support bra, so it's best designed for like a BC cup, but it also does feature a Luxtreme fabric, so it's going to dry well, it's going to breathe fast, it's going to keep you cool on those runs. She's wearing one of our newest running tights, our base type. It features our New Lux fabric, which is one of our also most breathable lightweight fabrics that we sell. It's full four-way stretch, but it's also one of our minimal running tights in that it doesn't have any pockets on the side, no frills like that. It does feature that, like pin around, a small the back pocket right here where you can put a full-size phone, and it does actually keep it really snug to your back. I know a lot of tights out there don't necessarily have that feature where you put something in there that's big and heavy and it kind of bounces around while you run. This actually will keep it really snug to your back for easy accessibility while you run, which is really great. These pants offer kind of light compression, so it's not our most compressed pant, but again, it does actually breathe and dry really quickly, and it gives you kind of a slight hugging sensation.
So I have a question about those pants because I wear ones where I'm not sure if they're New Lux, but they were once dubbed the naked material or nude. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes, you're talking about kind of a naked sensation. Go ahead.
Are these heavier, lighter, similar to that?
This is opposite end of the spectrum. So you're referring to probably our Align pant, or we have a few others that use our Nulu fabric. And that has that naked sensation. It's buttery soft. It's not designed to breathe very well or dry as quickly just because it's designed for slow movement activities like yoga or Pilates.
Okay.
So this is going to compress definitely a little bit more. It's very, very thin. So you still kind of don't feel like you're wearing a whole lot there, which is nice if you want that kind of free range of motion, more mobility, and you don't want to feel like you're being compressed the whole time around while you're on, long runs. But
Got
this
it.
will definitely dry much faster. It's going to also have much more abrasion resistance. You want to use it for training, or if you have any kind of issues with chafing occasionally, it's going to hold up much better in the long run. If you're
Okay.
rubbing against.
Okay. All right. What else you got?
That's good. We have Brock here. He is showcasing our active jacket for men. It's got a concealed hood that also comes out. The jacket is fully windproof. It's water resistant. It does feature underarm ventilation. It's a fairly slim cut design, so you don't have excess fabric that gets in the way while running, which also means it's going to dry faster and breathe better against the body. It's got a hidden cell phone pocket. It's got cuffs that lie pretty close to the sleeves and around the wrists, so you don't have a lot of fabric to pull. And it's got reflective trim in various places as well. It's a very lightweight jacket, packs down to nothing. It's great for, any kind of environment that you're going to have a lot of high sweat, but you don't need a lot of warmth. It's going to help repel, the elements, but it's not going to take up much. He's wearing our metal vent tee, which is our tech tees. These are like staples for us for training, for running. It's 4-way stretch, breathable. It's a very slim cut typically for these. It also is featuring our fluorescent thread that's woven throughout, which means it's going to resist odor and bacteria buildup, which is great for long runs, or if you're transitioning from a run or some kind of train, but you're going straight into something afterwards, you're not going to smell very much. You do that really, really well.
That's great looking product. So I have a question because my girlfriends and I are very Lulu crazy, but I just don't see as many men wearing it. What is the percentage of sales that you guys do for men versus women?
35, I'd say 35%. Yeah. So we're definitely climbing in the men's sales. As you noted, it's that's not what we started off as, so a lot more women know us than men do, but we're turning that around for sure. So about 35% sales for men versus women.
Okay. Very interesting. Yeah. I mean, it's great gear across the board. I just wondering, and it all looks so good. So we're looking forward to men to grow that addiction soon too, right?
Into our shirt or our shorts, and he's wearing the surge short, which is our most technical running short. They usually find that, oh, this is nice stuff. We should probably consider it. Take a second look. This short actually has a small back pocket as well. It has a boxer brief liner. So this actually will keep your phone in there really snug. It's got on that liner. It has also another pocket for your cell phone, and it has towel loops or shirt loops in the back. So if you're running long runs, you can take off your shirt, then turn around. You can actually put that shirt right through these loops on the side here, so you don't have to carry it. It's just kind of cool. So yeah, like you said, guys are kind of realizing slowly but surely that stuff is nice if you actually want to give it a shot.
I love it. And I actually would love the shirt loops on my shorts too, because I run in my energy bra. You got to take your shirt off sometime. Well, thank you for sharing those products with us. I'm a huge fan. And you guys will have a booth at the OC, won't you?
Yes, we will.
Okay. All right. We're going to look forward to seeing you out there. Hunter, is it true that you had to cut this short and you have to take off?
We are all on the floor right now, so we got to go ahead and close our store up.
Okay. All right. Well, we appreciate you joining us, and we'll look forward to seeing you in early November.
Of course. Thank you guys so much for having us.
Thanks, Hunter. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, pretty cool. Pretty cool. All right, Jeremy.
All
Now,
right. So, I'm sorry.
I was just going to say Mizuno. Mizuno is underappreciated, and I strongly feel that because I've run in Mizuno running shoes for a very long time off and on, and I love them. So tell them about your technology and what you have offered right now.
Absolutely. So, like you said, we make products through a lot of different sports. A lot of people know us from baseball, softball, golf, volleyball. And as a company, we try to make as premium of products as possible for the consumers that are using our products. And we do make that premium product in running shoes as well. So we're known for our wave plate, and it's this plastic piece. And basically what it does, it absorbs shock and disperses it throughout your foot. So if you envision like a pebble being dropped in water, and that ripple effect, that's what the wave plate is doing to your foot, absorbing the impact and propelling you forward. And we try to make everything as light and as fast as possible. It's pretty cool to be able to speak about 25 versions of a shoe. This is actually the 25th version of this shoe. It's called the Wave Rider. They have it at all Snail's Pace stores. And we obviously, I'm biased, but I feel this is the best version that we've made to date. It is a seamless upper, so it's all one piece. And you can see the very dense parts are designed to hold the foot snug, and the more dispersed parts are designed for breathability. And then it has the wave plate, and we've made it much softer as well. So this is your everyday trainer, high mileage. You can go run in this shoe during the marathon. And I also want to introduce kind of a sneak peek as to what we have that just hit stores at Snail's Pace this week. We're very excited about this. It's called the Wave Rebellion. You may have seen this on social media, but this is the first time displaying it live in person. This is our version of a carbon plated shoe. So we're actually using fiberglass. So some people out there may be wondering, why use fiberglass instead of carbon fiber? So fiberglass is very lightweight, very durable as well. So we're really using that. The proprietary movement of fiberglass is that it's going to absorb impact and kind of snap back. So this shoe is our lightest, fastest option for those customers looking to run fast. It's maybe your tempo shoe, your 5K shoe, something that really wants to go fast. And you can tell by the aesthetic of the upper, it just looks awesome as well.
So and for folks who aren't familiar with this technology, its goal is to actually propel your foot forward, push you forward, and make you go faster. It's not just a comfort shoe. It's actually designed to try and help you speed up, correct?
Absolutely. Everything we make is performance oriented. We're not looking to make the most comfortable shoe to stand around in. We're looking to make the most comfortable shoe for you to run in. So that can conceptualize what we're going for.
Yeah, I like that. And I'm sure Holly would agree that it's one of those things where I try not to get people to be a slave to one particular brand. I think it's important, to go to a running shoe store where they can fit you, find out exactly how your body works, how your foot plants, and put you in a shoe that works specifically for you. If you get one brand and one brand only, you may really be missing out on a bunch of products that are great for you. And again, I think Mizuno, you guys have high quality shoes, and I do see them on lots of feet, but not enough feet. I think if more people put your shoes on, they would be convinced to give them a go.
I think you're right. And I mean, the team at Snail's Pace does such a wonderful job of fitting their customers. And I think so much of it is just getting your foot in our products. We stack up against all the competitors out in the market now, and just go in, have them fit you, and give it a try. You'll be surprised.
Yes. And are they all pretty? This is the other thing is, are all of your shoes pretty?
Yes, absolutely. Pretty is in the top of mind of our designers' concept. So we use a lot of bright colors. We're looking to not only make a shoe that performs well, but also looks aesthetically pleasing as well. So, and I think our designers have done a great job, especially with the products that are in market currently. They've done a wonderful job.
Yeah, it's funny that I have a thing. I traditionally don't wear white. I do not wear white running shoes or white shoes in general. I feel like Jerry Seinfeld. You know how he always wore the white running shoes or white sneakers? And I thought, I can't wear white. But Mizuno, I think it was your Wave Runner 7. They were white with a purple trim. And I didn't want white shoes, but I really wanted the Mizuno. So I was Jerry Seinfeld for a year or however long it took till I wore them out. They were that good.
Yep. Sometimes you have to make an exception to your own rules and get out of your comfort zone a little bit.
I did. I made an exception, and it was worth it. It was worth it for sure. All right, Holly, back to you. And mind you, if anyone has any questions, you want to know more about Mizuno or any of the products Holly's talking about at a Snail's Pace running shop, please use the comment section. Let us know. So Holly, you have some place for me to hold my phone while I go running. Tell us about it.
I do. I've got a great product from Amphipod, and it's a waist pack. So it's nice and stretchy. It's a neoprene. So you can fit your phone, your gels, your snacks, your car keys, your credit card. You never know what's going to happen. And you can fit lots of goodies in there. It's all adjustable. if that's, it's a great option if your shorts don't have enough pockets, because basically pockets are the way to go. But this is also really good, just products. So 'cause we all have to carry our stuff. We have lots of stuff.
We do have lots of stuff, and you have multiple sizes, I'm guessing.
Yeah, it's adjustable. This one comes small, medium, and then large XL, but some of them are just one size that fits most and fully adjustable.
And then do you also have the fanny packs that have places for you to hold water bottles?
Yep, we have those too. So all kinds of hydration options to carry your water, either handheld or belt style, backpack. Some people kind of, maybe doing the full, they want to be able to have water whenever they want it.
And then what about the cell phone holders for your arm?
Yep, same company, Amphipod. Nathan is another company that has those. All fully adjustable, different sizes for different types of phone. If you have the Sumo type or, kind of the regular iPhone, we got you covered.
Yeah. And what's the most popular?
Probably Nathan. I think their products are, I don't know, it's a toss up between Amphipod and Nathan. Good companies.
All right. Yeah. You can't go wrong with either one. And then what else do you have up your sleeve over there? I know you brought a few products to share.
Oh, yeah. So kind of one of my things that was a game changer for me was when I started wearing compression socks. So I kind of thought it was just all like a mental thing until about, 5 or 6 years ago when I trained for a marathon with compression socks. And I really noticed how the next day I didn't feel so beat up after, a long run. Helps with blood flow. Our favorite is the CEP brand. So it's a near medical grade compression. And that just means that it's going to help move the blood as we're pounding the pavement, forcing the blood down to our feet. It's going to help with the return blood flow back through our legs. Really important. I actually don't run without these now, anything over 4 miles.
Okay. And so if there's someone out there who's brand new, they've never run a race before, they're just getting into running, and, obviously we go out to some of the races and everyone's got all the gear, right? Everything we're talking about, they say, I know, I've used that before. I've got 9. So you're the new guy and someone's telling you to wear compression socks. Where do they start? And how do you know if they're the right type of tight versus the too tight?
Well, you go to your running store and you have someone measure your calf because they are size appropriate. But really, the equipment, the shoes are number one. So get fitted for your shoes. Try lots of different styles. Try, don't just go and try, 1 or 2. Try different things. And if you're a woman, your second piece of equipment is your sports bra.
Yes.
That's it. So it can make or break it. So this is a Brook Sports Bra. I love it because it's got a cell phone pocket in the back here. So this is called the drive pocket. Comes up nice and high, so it gives good coverage and a little bit of compression. But definitely Snail Space, we have bra fit experts, so we can fit you. Most women are wearing the wrong size sports bra. It's your next piece of equipment.
So have you run in a bra that where you put your phone in the back? And you can reach it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. And the phone just stays flat on your back?
It actually does. It just lays really nice in between your shoulder blades. You don't even know it's there. It doesn't bounce. It doesn't jiggle. It's really nice.
Okay. That's pretty awesome. That's a great option. I've seen harnesses that allow you to hold your cell phone back there, or pockets that you're supposed to shove in your bra, but a bra that just holds your phone for you. It's a pretty uptown bra.
Yeah. It actually also has 2 pockets on the sides that you can put your goo.
Oh.
Or your keys or your credit card, or,
And as opposed to just shoving everything into your cleavage and holding it there.
That's what we used to do before this bra.
Okay, now we know. All right, we have a question from Daisy Flores. She says, where'd it go? How do you know you need compression socks?
Oh, I'd say if you have trouble, you notice that you have trouble with your feet swelling. If you want to reduce muscle vibrations, if you have shin splints, if you have Achilles issues, sometimes even people with plantar fasciitis have had good luck with compression socks.
Okay.
circulatory issues.
Yeah, actually, I mean, that could be something. People that are trying to get away from the medical looking products they're getting from their doctor, perhaps compression socks from the running store may fit the bill as well.
Yeah.
All right. And then Daisy also wants to know, do you have any knee or ankle braces?
Yep, we've got both knee and ankle braces. Kind of depends what, do you need a pair? We sell them by pair. We sell them single. If it's just, you have one knee, or lots of times people buy a set of the ankle braces. We've got 2 different styles.
So out of all the people that come into your store every day, what percentage are new runners or walkers?
Yeah, so that's a really good question. I think I'm greeted most days by the person who walks through the door and says, "I'm not a runner." So, I mean,
what are they looking for? Are they walkers?
They're walkers, or they just want to live their life. And so having a comfortable, properly fitted shoe just makes everyone want to move more. And that's kind of the goal, because we all want to keep moving.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think it's important to have, if you're training for a race and you're serious, you should leave your running shoes only for running. Jeremy, do we agree with this, that the Mizuno running shoe you get should only be just for your runs?
Yes, absolutely. Because if you're going to walk around them or do any other type of activity, it's going to break them down a lot faster than you would just running in them.
And how many miles would you guesstimate a quality pair of running shoes would last?
Anywhere between 300 to 500 miles, depending on the shoe and the type of technology that's in the shoe. A good rule of thumb is 300 to 500 miles, or 6 months, roughly.
Okay. All right. And then you get a different pair of great shoes for walking the mall, walking the dog, walking the theme park, doing everything else but running.
Yes. Or you can use an older pair that you've worn out from running in them. Use those as your walking shoes afterwards.
That's a really good idea. And I actually like to have 2 pairs of shoes. I'm marathon training now. So I have 1 pair. I do my short runs and 1 for the long runs. And then when I go to Boston, I'm going to bring both. God forbid I step in some dog stuff. I'm going to have the other pair on hand. I got to have the shoes. Are such a big deal, right? That's the nightmare, is not having great shoes. All right. We're going back to compression gear because Brian Liebnick wants to know about compression calf sleeves. So that has no sock. It's just the calf sleeve.
Yeah, so that's a great option for someone that is kind of wants to wear their own sock. And a lot of runners are, I'm not going to say neurotic, but we have our favorites. We have our lucky socks. So calf sleeves are really a good option for especially people with shin splints or calf issues, that they just want to reduce that muscle vibration and have that assistance with the blood flow.
Yeah, I like that. Dio Jerome says compression socks are good for long rides on the plane. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, and here's another one. Dee Marie wants to know, we have so many questions. Do you need to make an appointment for a shoe fitting?
You don't need to make an appointment. All of our stores are open for walk-ins at any time. You can make an appointment, and that just, if we're busy, that kind of puts you at the head of the line. But yeah, you can just walk in.
Okay, so Katie wants to know, do you have 2 pairs of running shoes and alternate? Yes, the answer is, that's a really good idea. We all agree with this? All right, genius, feeling genius. And then Dee Marie suggested a different running shoe for trail running. So Jeremy, what, besides your basic running shoe, what other types of shoes does Mizuno make?
So currently right now, we just make the tempo shoe that I introduced today, and then our standard training shoes. So everyday heavy mileage shoes. In Europe and Japan and other parts of the world, we make other products, but here in the US, we only have those options available right now.
Okay. And Holly, your store is full of trail shoes?
Yeah, so we've got a good selection of trail shoes. I would say for kind of groomed dirt trails, you can run in a road shoe. You're fine to run in your Mizuno Wave Rider or your Mizuno Inspire or the Horizon. Be great kind of groomed trail shoes. If you're getting into something a little with more moisture, something, where you're going through some puddles or mud or muck, you might want to have something with a little more traction. And we have those too.
Okay. Yeah, I agree. You need a little, I actually do obstacle course races, and then you got to get the shoes that are not only for trail, but then so the water and the mud can pour through them. Shoe technology is very specific, isn't it?
Absolutely.
You got to have one of everything. All right. So we left compression sleeves out of the compression conversation. So now, thanks to Katie Olson, we're going to bring that up. Sleeves, do you carry them for the arms?
We haven't had a big demand for arm sleeves. We just, and it could be just like with COVID, no one has been, out racing. But definitely, I mean, maybe she's talking about the calf sleeves. I'm not sure.
She says socks and sleeves, and then
she has arm sleeves. Okay.
Sleeves too.
Yeah, it's a good option for, UV sun protection too.
Oh yeah, that is a good idea. I've worn decorative arm sleeves for costumey races in the cold. I thought that would be, they were sparkly and I felt like Liberace. So I won't ever likely be wearing them again, but they were fun for the moment. Okay. And then I'm just sharing this because Beth Kent is wonderful. And she says that she generally works with 3 pairs of hose at the same time. So I'm guessing she meant to write shoes. So well done, Beth, with her 3 shoes. Yes, we're getting a bunch of praise and thanks. Holly, what other products do you have there to share with us? What can we look forward to?
So I think another thing that's really important for especially running in SoCal is wearing a hat or a visor. So it can help kind of reduce eye fatigue, having the brim of the hat, and, protect your noggin a little bit from the sun. But, when you're out there and it's sunny and you're getting the reflection of, sometimes, especially when they ran OC or Surf City last weekend, the water and the sand, having a hat is a really good, important thing. This is just a really fun hat from CL. We have lots of different hats, different styles, trucker hats, kind of bike cap style, dad hats. We got it all.
So that's what I was going to ask, because trucker, I mean, I do think it's an obligation of every Californian runner to wear a trucker hat. And I'm part of that. I need to have my trucker, but you have some cool technology with your hats and visors. Do you have the ponytail hats, or what you got there?
Yeah, so they're all going to be adjustable, and they're going to have, some of them have the ponytail, loop that comes out the top, but they're all moisture wicking. So they're going to, you can dump water on it. It's going to dry. You throw it in the washing machine. I actually just take mine off and kind of shake them in the shower.
Nice.
And then just hang it up and it's ready to go the next time.
I like it. Yeah. Some of my hats end up in the washing machine and then they're not so good anymore. So just shower in your hat.
There you go.
Treat it like shampoo. And then Daisy wants to know, what about socks? What kind of sock options do you have?
Yeah, so everything we have at Snail's Pace is going to be moisture wicking. So it kind of then depends. Do you like thin? Do you like thick? No cotton. So our motto for the exercise world is cotton is rotten for your exercise life. It might be the fabric of the rest of your life, but not for exercising. So all of our socks are moisture wicking. Some of them have a little bit more spandex. So instead of compression or a squeeze, it's more of just a hug, help stay in your foot. Most of them are now seamless, so you won't have any annoying seams to rub you and give you a blister. You want to have a sock that's not just a tube, but has a dedicated heel.
Okay.
It'll help stay in place. And then, sock height is kind of preference. Do you like a no-show? Do you like an ankle? Do you like a crew sock?
What is your favorite brand? What is your favorite skinny sock? Because I like thin.
Okay. I like Stance, and most of theirs are on the thin side.
Okay.
I like the Belega Hidden Dry. It's super thin. It's almost like wearing nothing. That's kind of like, I think of that as like a race sock. And then our Belega Hidden Comfort is kind of like the comfy couch. It just like you sit in it and it just feels great on your foot.
Is that a thicker sock?
It's a little bit thicker. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, thank you for that.
Sure.
I'm shopping. I probably should not be shopping this late in the game, but I'm still open. I'm open to good suggestions. Why not? And then you have snacks.
Yeah, I didn't bring snacks today, but obviously, we've got all the new technology in snacks like Morton.
All right, let's talk about Morton because everybody's talking about Morton. What's so great about Morton?
Well, I'm the apparel expert. I'm not the nutrition expert,
Okay.
but all I know is that we sell a ton of Morton. And I have a friend who is an ultra marathoner, and she says it's the only thing her stomach can kind of allow when she's running a 50-mile race. Comes in caffeinated and non-caffeinated versions, comes in gel, comes in drink mix. A lot of times, people that are running, longer kind of don't do well with solid food. So they choose to kind of take their nutrition just in hydration.
Right.
And I think the Morton is really great for that.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, everyone's talking about it. Yeah. I tend to be open to all of the stuff, especially because I have such a great reach within, from race to race where I show up, people have different products and I find most of them are pretty great. It's up for personal preference, but yeah, it's nice to see a new innovator on the scene and someone who's trying hard for us to come up with something to help us get through it. Right.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
And do you have any other products you'd like to share?
I just brought a couple of pieces of clothing. So I know that the guys had kind of shared that they'd had trouble with chafing. So just making sure that you're in a good fitting short. Mizuno makes some great apparel. We don't have any at the moment, but I want to give a shout out to Jeremy's Mizuno Apparel. They've got some great technology in there. So it's going to be all moisture wicking. Pockets are always really big, especially for women. We love our pockets. We just have our chapstick and our phone and all of our stuff. So we've got pocket jogger shorts.
Hold them up a little higher.
Yeah, this is a fun one with birds on it. This is by Oiselle. Pocket joggers. This one has actually 5 pockets in it.
Okay.
So you can get all your equipment just kind of wrapped around it in really nice fabrics. So, feel good fabrics are just all around. It's great.
And so I'm going to ask a girl question just because
Sure.
I don't really know the answer. We always talk about women's support. We get the sports bras, but men need kind of some support too in their shorts. Are there shorts that are more supportive for guys than others?
Yeah, so there's some shorts by compression companies like 2XU that's going to make a compression short, and then it's kind of like a boxer brief,
like a little biker short underneath.
Yeah, with a biker short, yeah, like a compression short underneath. Nike Pro or Viore makes one called Limitless.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's guys got to know too. We talk so much about sports bras, but
yeah.
they deserve their attention too. Jeremy, do you have anything to add to that conversation since you are a man, it seems?
No, I was going to say the 2-in-1 shorts are great. They do have that compression short built in underneath the short. And we obviously add some side pockets or back pocket. Just depends on what personal preference is. And we have different short lengths also. Kind of if you want the compression short to show below the bottom of the short or not. And it's all personal preference, but that moisture wicking material is the most important part.
Yeah. And isn't it interesting how men, 40 years ago, were running in those little dolphin shorts? That seemed like a bad time. It just seemed like a very bad time. And they were also running in Converse flats too. They didn't have all the technology we had.
It's come a long way.
Yeah. How did they do it? They should get extra points or extra speed points on their marathon times just because they endured such horrible equipment. But yeah, so I appreciate you guys coming on to share your products and the technology you're carrying. And here we go. Rudy Novotny, the other side of the noisy. No, you weren't. Weren't what? They're in terrible, terrible gear. They're wearing. Rudy wore the horrible red, not only dolphin shorts, but the red ones. And I think he still owns them, which is tragic. And if I ever get over to his house, I'm going to find them and I'm going to dispose of them. Okay, moving on. We have prizes. We have giveaway items. So I'm going to start with you, Jeremy. You brought 2 prizes that are going to go to one lucky winner.
I did. So we're launching our new global marketing campaign. It's called Run as One. And we're really just trying to, bring the global running community together. And we're also trying to make our eco footprint less, we're trying to be more sustainable. So this hat is also made out of recycled material. So something really cool. And then, as I mentioned, when I was showing the shoes, it's the 25th anniversary of the shoe, the Wave Rider. And we created a shirt to commemorate the evolution of the shoes. So I'm giving away one of these shirts as well.
Okay. All right. That's fantastic. So we're going to combine those things for one giveaway. And do you have a trivia thing? Do you have a question for our viewers?
Sure. What sport did Mizuno originate making products for?
All right. What sport did Mizuno first make products for? To all of our viewers, you can use the comment section to answer. And since I do not know the answer to this, I'm just going to bring up the comments as they show. And Jeremy, you tell us whether they're right. So Daisy says running. Is that a yes or no? Philip Perez, soccer. Nope. Dean Marie, soccer. Keep them coming, friends. There's more sports out there. Rudy says tennis.
Nope.
Daisy, baseball.
Yep.
All right.
Congratulations, Daisy.
And what year was Mizuno started in?
Started in 1906.
Oh, is that true?
So, yep, been around for a little while. Family owned in Japan. Started as a baseball supplier and manufacturer, and then created running shoes that came to the U.S. in 1972.
Wow. Very impressed. 1906. Look, and we have a bunch of other now. Baseball. Good guesses, guys. Okay. So, Daisy, what you need to do is email info@ocmarathon.com. And you'll give your name and say that you won the Mizuno prizes, and we'll make sure you get them soon. So that's info@ocmarathon. All right. Next up, Miss Holly has some prizes to give away. What you got?
I do. So I'm giving away a gift card to a Snail's Pace worth $25.
Wonderful.
You can either shop in store, or we have a great online store at snailspace.net.
Okay. Online or in person. And do you have a trivia? Do you have a question you wanted to ask?
I do. So what is the name of our snail?
That's a great question. What is the name of that snail on the Snail's Pace logo? And once again, I'm going to bring them up as they come because I do not know this answer. Philip Perez says Sam. No. Daisy's totally confused. She's just thrown in the towel with a question mark.
I'll give a hint. It was the name of one of our first owners.
Okay. Back in 1906. So everybody, that's your hint. Good luck with that.
I think 1979.
Okay. Oh, okay. Sorry. I was thinking of him. 1979. Still a long time. Ooh, I wish I had some trivia music. All right. Paulo Lapuz says, Dave.
Yes, Dave.
It's Dave the snail.
Yes.
All right. Paulo got it first. Carolina now. Dave. Everyone's going, oh, I like this. Daisy guesses Snail. Leo. Loshorns. I don't know. Dave. Okay, they're coming in. These are all great snail names, and I encourage you all to go outside, find a snail, adopt a snail, name them those names. Okay, so who was first? Paulo. So Paulo, now it's your turn to email info@ocmarathon.com and claim your prize. Say that you won the Snail's Pace gift card. Thank you so much, Holly. And our last giveaway will be for an entry to the 2022 OC Marathon Weekend. It'll be for one of those races. And so the question is, on what day? Oh, no, I'm backing up. The question is, who is our pace group for these races? Who is our pace group for these races? It's probably an easy question, but I'm saying it. And Beth is having problems typing. And the first one got it. Philip Perez, Snail's Pace. That's right. Snail's Pace, pace group. And after Philip, everyone seems to get it. Great job, guys. So congratulations, Philip Perez. You have earned yourself an entry into the 2022 OC Marathon Weekend, race of your choice. So we're excited to have you there. Congratulations. And I think that's going to be it for the show. Folks, where can we find you? Where can everyone come shop with you? Holly?
Yeah, so you can come see us at any of the 4 Snail's Pace. We're in Monrovia, we're in Brea, in Mission Viejo, and I'm at the Fountain Valley store.
Okay. All right. So go to Fountain Valley and see Holly. I'm going to come shopping just to come see you. And then Jeremy, Mizuno, where should people find you?
At all the Snail's Pace locations, and ask for Holly because she'll take great care of you.
Absolutely. And do you guys have a good online presence as well?
We do.
We do. Yep.
You both do. Yeah. So
A snailspace.net.
Okay. Thank you. .net. That's actually good to go by. Mm-hmm. All right, guys. Well, I am so grateful that you joined us on the OC Marathon Show. Folks, don't forget that our race weekend is coming up. November 6th is our 5K. November 7th is our half marathon. And registration is already open for 2022. So if you haven't registered for these races, 21, you need to do it ASAP before the next price hike. And then you're definitely going to get the best prices available by registering right now for OC Marathon Weekend 2022. That'll be I think it's April 30th and May 1st of next year, which I'm thrilled that it's on the calendar. So I'm going to wish you guys a great night. Thank you to all of our viewers and all of our comments and questions. Holly, Jeremy, thank you both.
Thank you.
We appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
All right, everyone, have a great night. Get to work. Bye, team.
Bye.